everyone, it's me again. I lost my train of thought then. So I'd already actually done a video today. However, the video that I done was outside, and where it's so windy today, I've gone to edit the video and you can barely hear anything I'm saying. So take two. I'm gonna do it again inside. Jacob's just in the kitchen making dinner at the moment. He was in the video because what we done, we done a walk around our estate because it's quite nice, it's quiet, and when got a crepe, whatever you want to call it, tomato, sat down and ate that, which you all would have seen in the video if I was able to edit it properly. It was genuinely that windy. I genuinely could not, how many more times do I want to say genuinely? I could not hear myself. Annoying. Anyway, take two. So today we're just going to talk about really an update on our vacation, because we had planned on going in November of this year, but we're not too sure whether we are or we aren't. Back when we last went in 2019, which by the way I need to stop saying genuinely. I think this is the longest that I've not been. Oh, here he is. Say hi. Don't say hi.
Hello.
What was I saying? Yeah, so I think this is the longest I've been away from Disney, and I am having withdrawal symptoms, I am. But the plan was, from when we last went, is that we were going to go again in November of this year because of the annual passes that we had reinstated for free by, when, I think I mentioned this before, when we stayed at the Polynesian and we didn't have the best experience, and I'm not one necessarily to go and complain, but I guess when you are, you know, it was a once in a lifetime opportunity for us to stay in the bungalows, and it just wasn't what was expected. Anyway, so because of that, they reinstated our annual passes for free, but the good thing about it is that we were able to start the annual pass year from whenever we went next. They would only reinstate when we decide, which is great. And obviously due to the pandemic and not going for a long time, I've emailed them to find out, make sure that that's all still in place, which it is, which is great. So yeah, the plan was that we were going to go in November of this year and then go May next year because it's my 30th, and then go in September of next year as well. But due to everything that's going on at the moment with the pandemic, they've still not opened the borders, and I'm just not sure how I feel about going with all the restrictions that are so up and down at the moment. I know they've just announced again, or just announced about a week or so ago, that they now have to wear masks indoors again, which I'm completely for. You know, I'm not against it all. It's just I want to be able to get my full experience like I always have done when going out there. And I know I'm going to have to not be so fussy in this day and age, but as we all know, coming from how expensive it is to go to Disney World, you kind of want to make the most out of it. And I know obviously with the circumstances that we've got, where we are, you know, quite lucky that, you know, that Disney have given us our annual passes for free. I think that's louder than the telly. You washing that is louder than the telly.
Hey, you hungry? You want food?
Anyway, so yeah, so from that point, obviously I know that we're lucky that we're getting them reinstated for free, and we pay our DVC, so technically, you know, hotel is paid for. It's just really the flights and spending money and whatever not. But I still want to be able to enjoy it, and I just don't know. Anyway, so, you know, one of the reasons is down to the fact that the borders still aren't open and we're not sure. The second reason is actually down to the vaccines. Now, both me and Jacob have had our first vaccines. Jacob had his not long ago, and I had mine in March. Jacob's due to have his second one in September. However, the downside to all of it is the fact that I'm not sure if I'm able to have my second one. Simply because when I had my first one, I didn't have a good reaction, and they don't know whether the reaction is down to what's currently going on with my health or whether it's down to the vaccine, and you know, they're not willing to risk it. So my doctor has advised me that I'm not allowed to have the same vaccine again, and I've got to wait to see if I can mix the vaccine with the Pfizer. So it's a bit of a tricky one, because I know at the moment the last thing I heard about the US, which I could be wrong, which I hope I am, is that they weren't prepared to let anyone in who hadn't been double jabbed with the Pfizer vaccine. Now, my first vaccine was the AstraZeneca, so I'm already out of that scenario already. But I'm hoping that's not the case, because otherwise a lot of people are screwed. But we don't know at the moment. No one knows anything. So it's a matter of waiting and seeing. But yeah. The other option we've got, so we're going to decide by the end of this month, August, as to whether or not we are going to go. And if we don't, that's fine, because we've got our plan B, which will be that we will go in May of next year for my 30th still. We will go in September still, which was still the plan. But we would either then go in December or January. Promise you that's not him farting, it's just the... Or is that you farting? He's trying... I think that's barbecue sauce. Anyway, so yeah, it's... yeah, the reason why we've decided December or January is because I've always wanted to go back out there for Christmas and spend Christmas out there. I spent my first Christmas out there when I worked in Disney World in Epcot, and it was lovely. It was my first Christmas away from my family, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't feel too homesick. I was quite lucky because I actually didn't have to work on Christmas Day, but you know, all of the other people, most of them had to. But it was still lovely. It was so magical. And then also for New Year, now when I was out there for New Year, obviously I was working and I didn't have the best experience due to where I was physically working at the time. So I didn't get to see all the fireworks, which was really annoying. So Jacob always said that, you know, we'll go back out there for New Year so I can experience it. But on the other hand, I saw how busy it was for New Year's, and I don't know if I would enjoy that as a guest. So if we were to go for December or January, I don't think we would do it over the New Year period, or at least we won't go there on New Year's. But anyway, that's a story for another time, because we don't even know what the plan is yet. But yeah, so it's a tricky one at the moment. On the other hand, there's, you know, a slight silver lining in that Jacob's car is pretty much, you know, on its last legs, bless it. And we then said that we've been wanting to get a new car for ages. We've just been putting it off because with the pandemic we're not driving anywhere. Well, I'm just driving to work and back, but my car is all right. But Jacob's still working from home, and it's not really been a priority. But now that Jacob's car is, basically the other day I came home from work and he's like, I couldn't go out to the shops because I think he wanted to go to the shops for something. He said I couldn't go out because the battery died. And my car is, I'll say it, my car is crap. And I don't like my car. Anyway, because I'm guessing the battery is so small in my car, it wouldn't even get the battery going in his car. So anyway, we got the AA out and whatnot, and they basically said you need a new battery. But we said we were waiting to get a new car anyway, so we thought, do you know what? Instead of spending out money on that car, let's just get a new one. So it might just be that instead of going away thinking about, you know, all the things that it's like, you know, it's pros and cons, blah blah, of, you know, whether or not we would rather wait and see what happens. Because also at the same time, you know, we are still in the middle of a pandemic. Yes, I want to go away and I want to get back there as soon as I possibly can. But, you know, part of, I don't know what he's doing in there. Part of me does feel like that we should just wait. And I'm fine with that, in a way. I don't know. Part of me is not fine with it because I just want to get out there and, you know, enjoy myself like we all do. You know, I'm sure there's many of us out there that are just would want, I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, here he is. You coming to join me?
Well, what are you talking about?
Holiday. I told them how this is take two.
Take two.
Take two, because hold on, let's move it. This is take two because the wind got the better of the other one. What was I just saying? About the pros and cons of going this year and not going this year.
I mean, the only pro is you get to go earlier.
Yeah. Or, no, I said, you know, that we will just do the car instead.
That's the pro going next year.
No, it's a pro, if there's a pro of moving it to next year.
Yeah. That's what I said though. You said there's pros of going this year.
Oh. Well, there's always a pro about going this year. It's just about getting out there. But, yeah, it's one of those things, I guess. Because I said, you know, we're still in the middle of a pandemic at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, who knows when the next wave might happen.
Yeah.
Although things are looking like they're going in the right direction.
Yeah, which is bonus.
I assume the same is for the States.
Well, their cases at the moment are going higher.
Yeah, but that's a natural progression of opening things up and loosening down the rules.
It's true.
It will inevitably lead to
more
cases. As long as it's less hospitalizations, that's the main thing. Again, I don't think this is the main talk about COVID. This is talking about Disney.
Yeah.
Let's not bog people down.
But anyway, that's pretty much it really. Just thought I'd update you all on holiday. As I said, our apologies. You missed out on us eating our crepes.
Oh, good.
Tomato. But yeah, the wind was too much, and I was like, no, I'm not editing this anymore. It's ridiculous. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. Anything else you want to say?
I don't know what you've been talking about.
Just holiday.
Just holiday. Yeah, what? So we've got the 3 planned. I guess either plan 1 is November, plan 2 is starting from
May.
Is it May or June or
May?
Hybrid?
But maybe a bit of both. might be the last week of May into the first week of June, but we'll see. I can't see us going away on my birthday, because the thing that we've got is obviously June next year is where they've changed the bank holidays, so I figured why not make the most out of that and not use as many annual leave days and just book it there, which is alright, makes it a bonus. Either way, we'll still be doing 3 times at some point, 3 consecutive times to Disney, and I can't wait to do it, so then I can, you know, start vlogging like promised, and put the videos up. And
I think let's lower the expectation a bit, because most of the vlogs will probably be every place I go to eat.
That's true.
Most of the budget goes towards my food.
That is true.
So that's just, you know, food for thought.
Yeah.
Quite literally.
But either way, we will keep you all posted with what we do. Once we made a decision, we will be making a decision by the end of the month with what we're doing, and I think we'll just go from there, really see what happens. And Bob's your uncle.
I don't have Uncle Bob.
I don't have an Uncle Bob either.
What's Bob short for?
Bob.
Bob.
Robert.
Robert, that's it. Boring fact.
Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely day and enjoy your weekend, whatever you're doing. Enjoy the sunshine if you've got the sunshine, and we will catch up with you soon. Bye for now. Potatoes.